Alright, let's see, no. I'm just gonna have to face the fact that my internet just sucks. If this keeps it up, I might not be able to do my all-day stream like I fucking wanted to. I'm doing these now instead of later. Excuse me, Jacques, we have already met. I mean, you are my homeroom teacher. Friends, the Pokeball, the ZR button. Yada yada yada. Inside buildings. I'm not sure why we can't, because we clearly see that there are fucking Pokemon inside of buildings. Nintendo. My internet just gonna be permanently unstable. For this, Biology 2, yeah, let's just keep going down the biology route. Mr. Jacques, let's do this all again. I just hope I'll be able to remember, I'll just hope I'll be able to remember, the answers later. Egg. Can I offer you an egg in this trying time? I am definitely going to try and breed my boy so that I can get more Sprigatitos so I can trade for the other two, since I don't have a second Switch, so I can't trade with myself. Would be nice, but I also don't have a second game, so that wouldn't have worked either. And I don't visit my sister all that often. Maths. Miss Time. I shall not be tardy. I am like constantly checking this. God, this can be so damn annoying. Oh, it's finally excellent now. Neat. For example, let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, if a water gun hits a fire type Pokemon, it's doubled. So yeah. I think the math questions are the ones that I remembered the most. Simply because I hate math. So, So I actually like had to do the math inside my head. Ugh. Maths again. Maths. I'm just repeating the same word over again. Alright, I shall not be tardy. I didn't know I could do this at first. It's just I finally saw the things at the top, or at the very least, I finally took notice of them. Teach it about maths. Oh, I got this question wrong the first time. You will receive 11. Technically, it's still fucking wrong. Because you get 10 Pokeballs. Yeah, sure, you get another ball, but it's not a fucking Pokeball. It's a Premier Ball. Fuck you, game. I'm not letting this go. Because that is absolutely bullshit. I guess that goes for that lesson. There's just one more class I have to take for right now. Dendra. We's got to go outside, I do believe, if I remember correctly, for this one. Yes. This woman cannot cook for her life. I'm with her on that. Actually, I can cook a little bit. But I don't like cooking. Huh? Fighting type. I mean, fighting types are obviously the most fit Pokemon. That is for sure. Qualities. Category, type and category of move. Few categories, they fall under physical and special moves. Hisui, it was also strong and light as well. Not light as in like the anime. I've been up since 3 o'clock. God. It was, Yep. That's how Pokemon has always been there, Dendra. This is gotta be like the biggest one in the biggest academy, like in the entire Pokemon world. There we go. Interested in any classes? Yeah, the second one. That's all I can do for right now. I'll be doing this periodically because I'm definitely not sitting through 3 hours trying to do it again. That's for damn sure. One thing I will do is I'm gonna start off to the left, or going to the right, I mean. I mean, technically when you're going down the stairs is off to your left. I'm following, Arden. I like him more. I got my cute widow baby next to me. I'm not even paying attention to the dialogue. If you can guess, what do you think it restores? It's heal up. So even with restarting computer, I'm still having issues. I think it's just gonna be that way until I can get my laptop repaired. After this, I need to find something else I can stream. I think I might actually stream Bayonetta after this. I know about the new Bayonetta game, which is Bayonetta 3. I don't have that game. I really don't have that game. This is what interests me the most. The Violet Book is a mysterious purple tome. Do you wish to read it? Yes. Which page would you like to read? The Great Crater of Paldea. A photograph from the survey's team point of ingress to the crater, which is visible in the underground. Luck favored us with fine weather, making for a smooth outset, but clouds obscured the crater's distant depths, where the treasure of legend is said to lie. Now onward and downward. Adventure into the Area Zero. Within the Great Crater of Paldea lies the mysterious Area Zero, a place home to such landscapes, such plant life, and such Pokemon as we had never seen. It is inhospitable to human life, and as such, I suspect something altogether unknown to humankind sleeps in its depths. A photo of the spot where the survey team rested on day 2 of the expedition. Note the strange symbols inscribed in the ground here. Were they left by explorers in the time of the Paldean Empire? Or could they still be older? Regardless, they seemed as if they must hold some meaning. That is like a fucking magic circle if I've ever seen one. What would you like to read? Area Zero Cartograph. Some words are hard. Legends from a spiral down the inner. Oh, form, not from. The hell. Legends form a spiral down the inner walls of Area Zero, offering a path of descent. Vegetation and sources of water are here as well. Legends tell that precious stones or wondrous fruits have long slept in Area Zero's depths, protected by some manner of guardian. Which section would you like to read? Pokemon of Area Zero. Sketches by a survey team member. Surprisingly, the Pokemon species we've observed in the upper strata of the Area Zero seemed a little different from those seen on outside of the crater. I keep wanting to say creator. It's just like how I keep wanting to say pneumonia, even though that's wrong. Now and then we heard unfamiliar cries in the lower strata. What would you like to read? I'm pretty sure that one I've already read. Area 0 was home to wondrous herbs that instantly embark vigor when eaten. We dubbed them Herba Mystica and attempted to grow some in areas in Paldea. However, before we could harvest, the herbs were eaten by Pokemon, which then grew in large and strong. We call these Titan Pokemon. Let's see. Mysterious plates. Come on. Work with me. During our descent into Area 0, we came across a buried metal plate inscribed with a strange symbol. We attempted to shave off a piece of the plate, but failed to leave even a scratch. Even determining the nature of the metal seemed beyond modern science. We know not why the inscription was made, let alone how. What answer? Aliens. I'm not talking about Pokemon like Jigglypuff or, not Jigglypuff, Clefairy and Clefable and them. No. I'm talking about actual aliens, like the stereotypical green guys. That's my theory. Countless days into our descent, we reached at last the very depths of the great crater. We found a cave formations of gemstone shining blindingly bright as far as we could see. Perhaps that strange light itself is the guardian said to watch over treasure deep within the crater. The legendary trader. Oh, whoops. An imagined Pokemon. A drawing of a fantastical Pokemon has envisioned by our sketch artist. The compactness and cruelty of the strange Pokemon that dwell in Area 0's lower reaches tickled the artist's imagination, prompting the sketch of what other species that inhabit these depths might look like. That just looks like a mutated Verizon. Or however you want to say it. A phantom memory. During our expedition of Area 0 depths, Heath strayed from the team and was later found unconscious. When awakened, I could only recall speaking with someone in an unfamiliar place. As if in a dream, I was found holding the page shown here. The handwriting is my own, but I have no memory of writing this. But it looks to be like some kind of plan for the ball, the special terrestrial ball. At least that's what it looks like to me. A generous sponsor. The author Heath pictured with the director of UVA Academy. The Academy's generous funding made the Area 0 expedition possible, and the data gathered has been shared with the Academy in hopes that it will aid the institution's research, work and foster future generations of scholars and scientists. What section I would like to read now? About the offer. Heath, author of the Violet Book. Shown here with his partner Cyclozar, a natural historian as well as a writer. He was chosen for the Area Zero expedition and pinned his account upon returning from the Great Crater of Paldea. Cyclozar aided the expedition as well by bearing the team's luggage and equipment. That's very nice of him. Or her. No one knows what gender his Pokemon was. While separated from the research team in the crater's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I don't know. I know not. It bore a Sol with layers of overlapping hexagons. Alright. And Gleed, Brigger, Sylvan, Moonstone, Ved as a whole, and wrestled a Mistress Brilliant, or I think it's Brilliant. Dix. I guess some of it's too hard to read. Pokemon Natures. No, I really don't want to read about these. I just want to look at some of the other stuff. Academy rules. Dress, hair, other. It means off limits due to safety reasons. Nope, I did not mean to do that. Here's another book. I think the second floor has what I want. I'm definitely having a bit of lag on my end. I know for sure y'all could see it too. Paldean sports. I do not give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about sports in real life. Why am I going to bother with it here? Sweet Truth. Tasty Pastry Wonder. This Tasty Pastry Wonder pastry wonder is undergoing popularity sugar rushes that got lines out of the door all day long. This pastry is Soapberry, located in Conchano, Olive Central, at the foot of a very large tree. At the heart of it all is Kitty, a profiteer who inherited the shop from family and keeps its ovens hard at work. Soapberry's bug-type Pokemon theme is on full display in its pastry lineup. They're a treat to see and to eat. Whoops. What? The musician's register. Nah. What culture? The July issue. An article caught your eye. Enigmas of Paldea, File 7, Iron Julius. Pokemon or machine? This flying life form, bearing a resemblance to Hydreigon, has been seen in a certain corner of Paldea. It was reported to have erased an entire building with a high-energy blast. then flown off as if it's to find its next objective. Iron Jugglerus is theorized to be a sort of machine high dragon hybrid, as it combines the former's ruthlessness and the latter's ferocity. It takes its name from a similarly described entity in the Violent book. Violent? Violet. I'll go start from right here. Magazine. This is the October issue. Miracle of oh god, I can't see. Okay, this is the Iron Bundle. This is file 10. An Ancient Civilization's Robot. The Mysterious Violet book makes reference to a being called the Iron Bundle, which is said to look like Delibird, and to possess a spherical apparatus from which it would fire huge blasts of ice to propel itself through snowy lands. Plenty of theories about it has been floated. A leading one suggests it's a product of a long-gone civilization, a notion supported by ancient writings that describe the design and usage of machines resembling a Iron Bundle. Charcadet's adventures. Charcadet, the fire child Pokemon, may have been little, but did that stop it from being a mighty hero? Not one bit. When a mean Gengar came along to play tricks and scare people, Charcadet stood tall. "Rah, hiya!" it cried. But soon brave Charcadet got bound up tight by Gengar's long tongue. How could the fire child get out of this myth? Such things started to grow hazy before Charcadet's eyes. The sound of a voice came. "Two paths lie before you, young Charcadet," it said. "Choose between these two sets of armor and assume a new form so you can defeat Gengar." And sure enough, the two sets of armor appeared before Charcadet. To be continued. I wanted to know more. Come on, damn it. Find foods from far away. Not something I'm interested in. Hall of Fame Baptist. Our academy honors students and graduates that achieve outstanding results no matter the field with a Hall of Fame badge. We hope students will be encouraged to follow their passions wherever they may lead. Hall of Fame reward is ... Turo. That does seem a little odd though, that Turo is the only one that's there. Galar, a history. Nah. It is really hard to run. Ooh, the August issue. And Delane's online. Dargo caught your eye. File 8. Iron Moth, a UFO sent to spy on mankind? The name Iron Moth was borrowed from that of the flying object described in the erudifying Violet book. It was said to resemble Volcarona and would descend from the skies, following people around and occasionally even attacking them. Some point to Iron Moth's aggression as a sign that is, in fact, a UFO of sorts being controlled by alien life. Aliens, man. It's always going back to the aliens. Perhaps something out there is using Iron Moth to observe us, waiting for the moment to mount an invasion. Interesting. Yep. I just have a few more books to go to see. Come on. How to become a champion? Nah. Neo culture is the one I want. No. No one's gonna appreciate Sunflora. Not in the real world here. Festivals of Paldea, not really. Nah, don't want to read it. Don't. The June edition. The article caught my eye. Final 6. Iron Thorns. A Tyranitar of the distant future? You know what fucking sucks? I looked up the stats. This Pokemon is fucking weaker than the actual Tyranitar. How the fuck? Alright. No. It should be as strong as fucking Tyranitar. That is bullshit. A strange being called Iron Thorns has been sighted in a certain cave in Paldea. This being bears a strong resemblance to Tyranitar, but it apparently displays great cool-headedness and prefers to avoid unnecessary fights. At least that's one plus over Tyranitar, which is beam everything and ask questions later. It appears to be highly intelligent and clad in metallic armor, causing some to speculate that it may be a Tyranitar as it would appear in a billion years from now. If that's the case, I feel sorry for Tyranitar because it got weaker. Its name comes from a similarly described entity that appears in the Violet book. I really do feel sorry for it. It got weaker. Because we all know Tyranitar has a base stat of 600. And I can tell you this much, it does not have 600 in its base stat. Status conditions, I already know, I don't care. Types and moves 1. Don't need to read it. Just looking for old culture books. Because those are the ones I'm most interested in reading again. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh well. Where do I want to go? Well, I can go to Classroom 1A. But no. Staff room. Let's get the story going. Very well, Chapin Nomona. I trust you to handle this in my stead. Sure thing, you can count on me. In fact, I bet this is gonna be fun. I'm glad to hear it. Good day, then. Oh, pardon me. I mean, it wasn't like she was going to bump into me. Oh, that's a hey. She looked awesome. Good eye, the La Primera. La Primera. I could be completely butchering that. She's strong, she can do pretty much anything. She's got cool practically coming out of her ears. It's basically everything I want to be, or that any Pokemon would want to be, really. I mean, if I'm gonna go that route, I would rather be like either Leon or Cynthia, or hell, even fuck, the champion of Kalos. I don't know. Hear me out? Yeah. I'm currently just going through this because I can't read. I might, no, actually, if I do that, I won't be getting up in time for something later. I mean, that's your dream, though. I want to be a Titan hunter. There's a history teacher. Okay, so first I want to go to the Cortano gym, and then to Artezon, and then to Lavencia. And then is to the water gym. Cascarrefa. I know I'm not saying that right. And then it's Medali gym. And then it's to a Formata gym. And I'm leaving the Ghost gym for last. Alright. Anyone else ever get nervous every time their name was heard overhead? No. I want to know more about history, though. I miss time. Oh, I have a question. When a rock type hits a flying type Pokemon, it's doubled. I might as well just go ahead and do this now. Because this will mean I get a little closer to this time. I'll be coming back here often. Just to see if I can talk to people. Her hair defies everything I know about physics. That has to be a lot of hairspray. Hello, Salvatore. I can only go one place, and that's the director's office. Thanks for coming. You're enjoying your time here at the academy? I indeed am. That's most wonderful to hear. Yes. Someone you want me to discuss? That would be my reaction too, not gonna lie. Friday aren't actually here. Alright. What is you gotta say? Just, talking to someone. Ugh. The great crater of Haldea. Yeah, I know I have a quieter keyboard, but it's smaller than this one. And I want the bigger one. A splendid researcher he is. I don't think you should be saying my ID number out loud, my man. Yes, I do have Miraidon. He is the goodest of boys. With what? Look at the sweetest of boys. This goes for Koraidon as well, if you're playing Scarlet. Technically speaking, they're genderless, so you can call them girl if you want to. To manage the Pokemon by herself. Sure. I fucking love Miraidon. I've grown quite attached to this legendary. I still find it hilarious you get the legendary. Like directly at the beginning of the game, you just can't battle with them. I really like Professor Turo. Y'all going off about Professor Sada, but man, as a woman, a straight woman, Professor Toro, straight up, better. At least in terms of my eyes. I like my Giga Chat, okay? Could this Pokemon have its origins with Area Zero? Yes. Yes, it could. Straight up. Oh no, I am back to the unstableness. Of course, finally. I wanted to go a little farther, but my internet is being unstable right now, so I think I'm gonna end the stream off here, and I'll be back soon with a different game. So, good night. Or, well, I suppose not good night, but I'll see you later.